Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Prediction here, and in this particular episode I'm going to be talking about Ethereum Classic, or lack thereof talking. So hope you enjoy this. It's very different audio stereogram. I have on the right side floaters, images that float in 3D, and on the left side I actually have a 3D image, and I don't know if you can see it through the video, if you can parallel view, but it looks pretty 3D to me. You may have to see the actual picture to see it, but so anyways, let me first talk about Ethereum a little bit to make sense of any of this. I don't know anything about Ethereum Classic whatsoever. There's no particular person that, I don't know who's leading it, so haven't heard anything. I usually don't go on any forums or Reddits or anything like that. I don't tweet or Facebook, so haven't really seen anything on YouTube about it. But mostly I just look for Bitcoin videos, so maybe that's why. All I know is that it's basically a fork from Ethereum, and I kind of explained that in my Ethereum video. Other than that, that's about all I know. Pretty much it's a group of miners that split. I don't know about any developers. Not sure who the developers are. All I know is recently is they had a time bomb issue. I guess where they're going to go to proof of stake. They had a hard fork on that to delay it or whatever. I'm not sure. But I guess they're starting to form. That's about all I know. Other than that, I don't know anything else. And because I don't know anything else, I just decided to make some eye candy for all the guys, and a little fun project for me to see if I can make an actual 3D image in this audio stereogram. So let me try to explain it here. The only thing Ethereum about this audio stereogram is that I got the right here is where the three images are flat, and recessed kind of in the background, and you see the Ethereum symbol as far as a coin. I didn't put a coin on it. Their symbol is mostly representative of their token. It's not, I wouldn't say a coin. It's the same concept as Ethereum. You could try to do smart contracts. You could program it, supposedly. It's just the original chain of Ethereum. And then, other than that, I got that just it's been cutie marked on this piece of on the rear end here, but you can see it just start to float away, and that's why they're called floaters, because that's the 3D effect of it, is they just float, and then you see the images start floating, separating as well slightly from the background and coming up. And you also see the Bitcoin symbol. As you see, it changes color going from left to right, and that's in the background and floating out. And then of course the Ethereum Classic, the other symbol that they use, and I may or may not, I probably won't change it, but you can see the Ethereum and then Classic here. On this side, as you get to the white background, you don't see the Ethereum because the letters are in white, but you see Classic. So I guess that's all that matters. And then the background melding like this really adds a little bit of depth to it, a little bit of depth, you know. Alright, so you see all the floaters here. You see the Ethereum kind of float off to the right, and same thing with the Bitcoin here. And then I got the three different pictures. The bigger one in the background right here floats slightly up, and that's what really anchors the whole floating. And then this smaller woman here slightly floating up from there, from the background on up, and so is this one as well. Now on the left side here, the 3D, I mean, it looks pretty 3D-ish. Let me focus on that part just a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So I'll just kind of zoom in. I'll just walk in. Hold on. So you can really start seeing the 3D here. That's just the floater. The symbol is just a floater on the left side here, if you can see that. And all I did is I raised it up a little, and it just looks like it's tattooed on there. As you can see, the rear really coming out and appears to go in. The left arm pops out, the hair pops out, the earring, the hat seems to be popping out, a little rounded. The face pops out for sure. A little bit of the shoulder blade on the top here. And the hair kind of almost comes out as well, and then you could almost see the arm a little bit pushed forward. So there's some depth to it, and it looks, I mean, it looks pretty 3D. You know, not a flat floater like some of these are. These are just flat floaters. This is actual 3D, as much as I can get it. And then on the left side, you'll see the arm coming out. The arm is really big. A little bit of the rear end too, and then the leg portion seems to come out, if you can see that. And then a little bit of the breast area, and of course the face and the head rounded just a little bit. And then the larger image, you could see the face come out, pop out from the hair, if you can see that. And then the shoulder really coming out, and you can see the back, the strap on the back kind of seems like it's coming out if you compare it to the flat floaters, the flat floaters. Almost sounded like I said the fat floaters, but not quite. And then just a little bit on the leg and the rear of the larger image. It's hard because you need two images to make the 3D. Just the left, literally just two to make the 3D image come out. But it's covered here. See the background here is covered. That's why you don't see quite, but it does float a little bit, just enough to trick you, because you're being tricked, obviously. And so that's when I have nothing to say about something. I just default to my primitive senses, and literally I just start getting to the sex appeal of things. That brings me to another subject that a rant that I did want to talk about. Let me just pull back so you can kind of see all of it. And the subject is sex appeal. Does it sell? And you know, when you look at cryptocurrency space, especially I'm assuming with Ethereum Classic, since most of this is probably a developer / mining community right now, it's probably 100% men, and you know, they might enjoy this audio stereogram, especially considering I've added this 3D image over here, which is amazing because I didn't think I could do that. And just playing around with it, I was like, wow, it's possible to make a 3D image with floaters in an audio stereogram in a regular unhidden you know, audio stereogram. Usually you get the 3D effects with hidden stereograms, because the way your eye works, it always tries to your eyes basically, and it could be, you know, over evolution, years of just surviving, that your eyes recognize pattern. And that's why you're seeing all this in 3D. This is just all a creation of your mind. But basically, your eyes see pattern and try to align them so you can recognize that there's patterns there. And I believe the reason for that is simply just because pattern equates to intelligent life. And so we always look for patterns. We're looking for other intelligent life. So that's why I think if there's no pattern, there's nothing but chaos, that equals no life. So our eyes are designed to look for life. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. That's my rant, and I hope you enjoy this audio stereogram. I know I am enjoying this. Again, I don't know anything about Ethereum, so I'm just going back to my default of of sex appeal. So anyways, enjoy. Let me go on to a chart analysis. Anyways, maybe it's a bad joke, but there's TA, stands for chart technical analysis. TA. Well, in this particular case, TA stands for you know, tits and ass. So mostly the second part of ass, but anyways, bad joke, sorry. Anyways, let's go on to our before I go to that, let's go into comments. I have a comment to share, and I am surprised and honored and happy and all. But anyways, I guess someone watched my Bitcoin prediction, whatever episode dash, and I got a reply from someone that says, "Bronies, cute baby coughing, 3D graphics and dash. This is the best YouTube video I've seen in 2017. Thank you." I appreciate that comment. And it says, "And P.S. Nobody from Dash approached me about a job. It was my idea and I applied for it. I hope you come around to learn more about Dash by chatting with us at Reddit, Slack, or the forum," whatever that is, that link. "If you post your Dash address and reply to this," well, I gotta read more. It replied to this comment, "My manservant and I will send you your first Dash too. Cheers, Amanda." Wow, look at that. Well, thank you, Amanda. It almost seems more special because you and your manservant are going to send me the Dash. That's awesome. So I guess his name is Pete. Manservant Slave. PMS. So I don't know his full name. First name is Pete. He's also been referred to as manslave, or manservant, sorry. I guess a slave is my part. But anyways, Pete, manservant, slave, PMS. Another bad joke, sorry. And then here is O, and the local Bitcoins for Dash is launched at that link, like you said, funded by our treasury. Neat. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Amanda. I will get an address. I'll get something out on that. What I'm gonna probably do is reply with one of these addresses. This is a paper. I'm trying to make a paper wallet. Do not use this. This address is compromised because I'm showing you the private key, and I'm showing you the public key. Do not send it, okay? But anyways, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you paper wallets. If you don't, the problem with me is I don't accepting other cryptocurrencies, you should always, if someone offers to give you a reputable cryptocurrency, it would be very rude for you to not accept. So if someone's offering you, please accept it, especially if it's the top 7 cryptocurrencies. You know, my opinion. But if someone offers, please do not be rude. If they want to give you some, it's a good way to learn about it, see what's going on. Okay, but I don't want to download a wallet for every cryptocurrency out there, so you can generate a paper wallet, and they generate many different types. This is one of them, so you don't have to download anything or have anything. And the way it works is you put Bitcoin in here, and this is your private key. This is how you take it out, and it goes right into your phone. So if you have a paper, usually paper wallets, you use you would have a device or something that scans a QR code. So typically it would be on your smartphone, so it would be some kind of dash wallet, and it probably will have some kind of, you know, option to scan a QR, and it automatically knows that this is your private key, and it will suck all the Bitcoins out of there. So if you put 1 Bitcoin in here, and that's all you put in there, once you scan this, bloop, it goes bloop. I'm sorry. I gotta aim it right. Into your phone, and you'll get that 1 Bitcoin. I don't know if you can reuse it, but all I know is whatever you put in there, and I don't know if that's one-time use or you can multiple. I'm assuming you could put multiple whatever dashes in there, and then once you scan this, it just pulls all the dash out and just boop into your phone. And so that's how this is used, and basically I'll show you how to start one. Do not use these addresses, they're compromised. You don't want to be recording this. It's recommended that you download the client and then download to a computer that's not on the internet to generate these wallets, and then print them out. I'm going to use this just as a test to receive some dash before I do some research on a dash wallet. So want to do that before I download anything onto my phone, smartphone or anything. But you go here and you just click generate new address. Oh, okay, so that's just generating a new address. That's all it's doing. Let me see, what did it do? Well, that's all it did. Just generate a new address. My private key is still there. Let me see. How do I want to? Let's just refresh it then. I think it'll. Okay, so when you start it, you go through this thing called entropy, which is actually randomly picking out some numbers and stuff, and it's just going to go like this. So just wiggle the mouse around until the bar gets full, as you see. I'm just going to finish this real quick. I'll go into a chart analysis here soon. There, and then eventually it generates another private key. Excuse me. Private key. Do not use this, please. Do not send any, because I'm going to show the private key, which is how it, you know, boop. That's how you get your Bitcoin, or I'm sorry, that's how you get your Dash. So, anyways, there you go. That's how it's generated. So maybe I'll do something like that. The whole point of talking about that was to address Amanda's request that I'll put a dash address in there. It's just probably one time, and as soon as I find a suitable wallet, dash wallet, I'll swipe the key out, or swipe the dash out. Anyways, thank you, Amanda Johnson. There's other comments in here, but I can't go through all of them. I'm glad people are commenting on these videos, especially with Ethereum and everything. Not Ethereum, these other recent videos about the different altcoins. And let's have a quick look at the coin market cap before I begin. And let's see where everything is. It should be refreshing soon here. Okay, there it is. It's refreshed. The price has gone up on Bitcoin, Ethereum, kind of gone up. Everyone's going up, except for Litecoin. Litecoin's taking a little dive here. And then what else is taking a dive? Monero, not too much of a dive, but looks like everyone's up. So Ethereum Classic has moved up and dashes back down to 7. So that's the hence this lovely. Wow, that 3D is amazing, especially well, that's kind of cool. I wonder what else I can do with this. Anyways, that's why this particular stereogram. Sorry, you can get lost in that thing very easily. And so, okay, let's do a chart analysis real quick of Bitcoin. Sorry. Oh goodness. All right, chart analysis. I already drew a line here. I told people watch that line. It has broken down up and down underneath it, and look at that. It just the averages also are becoming resistance. This is only on the Bitstamp hourly. So after reaching, what does that say, to 937, not quite, but close, and then crashing down, and then now you're seeing it act as a resistance. Even the trend line is acting as a resistance along with the two averages. That's looks like a start of a breakdown, but it doesn't mean it's breaking down yet. So let me remove that line, because when I go back into 12 hours, it gets ridiculous to look at. So let me see here, 12-hour. And you can see that it hit some support areas on the 12-hour. It hits a longer term. So that could be the 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be the 5th leg of the first small wave. If that is the case, then this 1, 2, 3 is over. So usually on an uptrending trend like this being the 5th leg of it, and then it trends down, it pulls back the retracement. They're usually 1, 2, 3, but I'm wondering if there's a 5th one coming here and how far it's going to go, because if this is over and this is the beginning of a new wave, that's a very small wave, it'll just should make a lower low than this particular low right here, and then from there should go up, make the 3rd wave. So this is the 1, 2, and then 3, 3rd wave, and then pull back from there, 4th, and then a 5th wave, pushing it up. Anyways, that's if you're into wave theory. I mean, there's probably other ways to look at it as well, but Fibonacci trend lines and triangles. And there it is on the daily. And I'm back to the RSI. I'm watching the daily. Daily still looks good. I mean, if you look at the daily, you see that it also, price went up here. And then now I'm going to move to a 3-day. Well, the 3-day looks good now. If it pushed up a little bit more, that'd be awesome. This hammer was nothing, but let's give it a few more days or a few more candlesticks, because again, we're still at risk. 1, 2, 3. So if it's, when you look at waves or wave theory, Elliott wave theory, the waves within waves within waves, you start seeing it. It's triangles, trend lines, Fibonacci. And I guess, again, you know, does this make sense at all? No. But as I said, you're looking for patterns because patterns indicate life, right? Where there is no pattern, there's no life. So we're drawn to patterns. Literally, we are drawn to patterns. Okay. Again, I'll show you this image one more time. Wow. If you're parallel viewing this and you're able to see this in 3D, it's for one reason only, is because your eyes are looking for patterns. Because patterns equals life, and we're looking for life. In my opinion, anyway. But obviously, this is not. It's not real, obviously, right? I can't really grab out and touch it. So, but yet, in your mind, there it is. Three-dimensional object generated in your mind. So that's the point I'm just trying to get at. Is although technical analysis makes no sense, I agree. We're just drawn to look for patterns. You see the pattern here. 1, 2. See the same patterns here. And then finally, let's go to a weekly, where we look at the huge, big pattern that everyone's anticipating. This pattern being this pattern right here, particular, and at some point it probably was this little pattern right here somewhere before it took off, and then took off, and then I mean, like, well, we'll have to wait for the price to actually go up that high, but 1600 and then 5,000. I think that's my opinion, but we won't know until it happens. And so, oh yeah, my prediction for Ethereum Classic. Oh gosh. Well, my prediction for Ethereum Classic is that I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, but I think if they, you know, get some sex appeal, they'll probably do well. So I predict they're going to start getting some sex appeal here. That's all I got. Sorry. Anyways, feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, or even do a video response. Until next time, stay tuned.